Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll give you a complete tutorial on how to do keyword research using vidIQ. Now we have an outline right here just to make this very easy for everyone. So how to do keyword research with vidIQ. Now the first step is to decide a niche. This could be a niche or just a topic that you want to do your research about. So let's say you have a YouTube channel on video editing and your niche or your topic is video editing, and you're trying to see what kind of editing software to review. So let's say, for example, you're trying to review or make a video about, let's say, Blender. Okay, so Blender is a design 3D and 2D design software, and let's use that as an example in this video. So right now we've decided a topic or a niche. The next step is to find keywords within that topic, and the easiest way to find keywords is to use these tools right here. Again, I'm doing this from my vidIQ dashboard, so if you're not logged into vidIQ, you have to log into vidIQ and then click on keywords right here. Okay, so when you click on keywords, then you can choose the topic that you want to make your research about. So you have to do your research using related keywords, matching terms, and questions. Now the section you choose depends on the kind of videos that you're making. So if you're making tutorial videos like my channel, then you want to click on questions. Okay, but if you just want to see what people are interested in or what kind of projects they're doing with Blender, then you can just choose related keywords or matching terms. However, let's just, for the sake of this example, use questions, because honestly you can use the technique I'll teach you now using any of these sections. So under questions, you have to find keywords. So right here, vidIQ has given us a list of keywords, and to do your keyword research effectively, you have to understand how vidIQ comes up with these keywords. These keywords are basically questions or queries that people type into YouTube on a monthly basis. So this is changed every month, and right here we have the keyword Blender. Okay, so once you search for Blender, under the overview section you can see the overall score here says medium. Okay, right here in the middle it says medium. The search volume is very high. You can see very high, okay, which is why it's green, but the competition is also high, which is why it's almost red. Okay, so you want to choose keywords that have high search volume and low competition. However, if you have a keyword like Blender that has high search volume and high competition, you can still thrive as a small channel. So if you're a small channel, you have to choose keywords that have high search volume and then medium, low, or very low competition, and we'll get to that in the next section. Okay, but if you're a big channel, you should be able to rank for keywords that have high competition. So let's go back to our questions section. So right here on the questions section, you can see different queries that people have. So the search volume is just how many times this keyword is typed into the YouTube search bar on a monthly basis. Now, understanding that is very important because it helps you know that this search volume can vary depending on the month we're in. So by next month, this search volume right here, let's say 157,000, could reduce to say 120,000 or increase to 190,000. Okay, so just know that it changes. The competition is basically how many people or how many creators on YouTube are making videos on that topic, or how many videos there are on this topic. As you can see, there are tons of tutorials on Blender, and that's why the search competition says high. Now the overall score is basically a balance between your search volume and your competition. So if a video has high search volume and high competition, then you could have a medium or high overall score. So your overall score basically just balances everything out. If a video has high search volume and low competition, it means you can easily break into that niche, and as such the overall score would often show very low and it would be green in color. Okay, so right here, if you're a small channel on YouTube, or if you just want to rank very high as a big channel, what I advise you to do is to click on either the search volume, the competition, or the overall score, depending on what you prioritize as a channel. So if on your channel you want to make videos that have a high search volume, then just click on search volume, and then vidIQ would arrange these keywords based on the search volume. And so you can just scroll down, and this is arranged in descending order based on the search volume. Okay, so right off the bat, you can see that this keyword, for example, on how to add texture in Blender, has a low competition and a high search volume. Okay, so this could be a good video to make if you're a small channel. Now, if you want to make videos based on competition and you just want to make videos that have low competition, you can sort this by competition and just choose, just scroll down and you would see the low competition topics. Okay, you can see the competition is very low. Okay, this is Russian. So how to make football in Blender has 7,000 searches per month, and we have very low competition. So this could be a very good video to make if you're someone who's interested in Blender 2D or 3D design. Okay, so now to the most important section of this video, which is how to use the overall score. So when you click on the overall score, vidIQ would give you a balance of search volume and competition, and I really recommend this for small channels because it really just helps you make videos that have the highest chance of ranking and at the same time getting views for your channel. Okay, so once you click on the overall score, you have your balance of search volume and competition right here. So how to make a football in Blender is, it has a decent search volume and extremely low competition. You can see the score is 6.5, which is very good. Okay, so right here we have the overall score, and you just want to choose the topics that have very low competition right here but also have significant search volume. So for example, how to add HDRI in Blender. This has very low competition and 23,000 searches, which is very good. So now let's move on to the next section of this tutorial. So I've shown you how to find keywords. I've shown you how to analyze your search volume, your competition, find your overall score, and then the next topic is to find and analyze your sub keywords. Okay, so your sub keywords are basically just all of these keywords right here under your related keyword section. So what this does is that it shows you what people are searching for, and it just arranges that in such a way that you can make your own video titles from those keywords. And this is what makes it different from the question section, because a lot of times here in the question section, it really just gives you video ideas. Okay, it doesn't give you specific keywords for you to craft video ideas from. But if you're someone who wants to go make tutorial videos like I do, then you can use the question section. But if you want to go viral on YouTube, if you want to make videos like Mr. Beast kind of videos, videos that have very good ideas and at the same time are related to this keyword, you should definitely just check out this section. So in the related section, you can see different keywords that are related to Blender, and then from these keywords you can make your own video title. So again, let's click on overall, and then right here you can just see the low competition keywords that are related to Blender. Okay, so you can just choose the one that works for you. So let's say Blender 2.9. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is like a version of Blender, so you can just choose to craft a video idea around this keyword. However, this keyword only has 1,700 um, you know searches per month. So if I were you, I would just choose something like this: Blender time lapse. It has 91,000 searches per month, and it just makes sense to do something that has low competition and high search volume again. So you can decide to make a video on how to use Blender time lapse, or I learned Blender time lapse and this is what I've done so far, or I made money on Fiverr by applying Blender time lapse. Just come up with topics around this specific keywords. So right here in this video, I've shown you how to use vidIQ for keyword research, how to decide a niche, how to find keywords in that niche, how to analyze and compare the search volume versus competition, how to find sub keywords in the different sections. Again, everything we just talked about also applies to the matching terms section, because the matching terms section just tells you, keywords that are in a way related, or terms that are related to Blender, and that's different from the question sections or the related keywords section. But in most cases, vidIQ just uses very similar results for related keywords and matching terms. So related keywords are they're usually single words or just 2 or 3 words that allows you craft your own titles. Matching terms are basically, keyword phrases. So for example, Blender tutorial for beginners. This is a keyword phrase that people type into YouTube. Okay. The question section is for SEO and search-based channels, or people who want to do tutorials on Blender. So hopefully I've been able to show you how to use vidIQ keyword research tool. And if